Did you know that every morning and every evening the Prophet ﷺ actually asked Allah, he made a dua to Allah to protect him from depression and anxiety? And he taught us to do the same every single day. Once he saw a man who was sad and anxious, and he told him, "Shall I not teach you something that if you say it, Allah will remove your worry and relieve your debt?" And the man said, "Of course, yes, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam."
Hi guys, we're in the car. I don't know if I'm gonna make this an actual vlog. I don't know why I've been in a vloggy mood lately, but here I am vlogging again. And I have a matcha. Oh yeah, anyways, I'm going out. I don't know where I'm going exactly. I want to go to Marshall's, that's for sure. I haven't gone out and done stuff in a while, honestly, so call it depressing if you want. I don't consider it depressing though. I'm just gonna talk while I drive, but the spring weather is real, guys, and I am loving it so much. I was literally writing a whole, let me find a good angle. Okay, I was writing a whole journaling page about this, about how basically whenever people ask me oh, what's my favorite season, I always say autumn or summer, because come on, summer it's we're free, no school, fun, beach, pool, tanning, all that stuff. And then the fall is pumpkin spice lattes and sweaters, and the weather finally gets better after the insane summer. But I always overlook spring. Even winter, I'm oh, but the snow is cool. And then I always overlook spring. And I'm realizing that as I grow older, I'm starting to love spring more, but not because of not only because of oh, the florals and the dresses and the fashion and this and that, but because I feel every year when spring comes around, I feel I reawaken as with the flowers and the trees, and you know how oh, in spring the flowers bloom. I feel as cheesy as it sounds, I also bloom, because after a long winter, winter depression is real, guys. It doesn't feel like it sometimes, or sometimes you don't notice it during winter, but when the spring comes around, suddenly everything feels so much lighter and bright. I've been feeling my energy coming back, and I've been loving it so much. My energy to study, my energy to live life and to be excited about life again. And gosh, in the winter I had such a rut. I was genuinely miserable at one point, and I had no motivation, no energy, nothing at all. I was literally just sleeping in my bed 24/7 and binge reading books. And now that I feel the spring weather coming out, I feel like my happiness chemicals are going crazy. I just feel so much energy all of a sudden, and I just feel really excited for life again, and I'm really loving it. And again, I'm starting to love spring more and more as I grow up. Okay, I just pulled up in the parking lot. Honestly, I don't know exactly why I'm here. I mean, I know I've been craving Marshalls for a very long time. Honestly, I want sunglasses. I lost my everyday sunglasses, and even though my mom says I have 10 sunglasses, I'm girl, where are they? Because I lose them all the time and it's really bad. But I want sunglasses. I wanna look at the purse. I wanna look at the mugs. The only thing I really want to come out of Marshall's having bought is a new pair of sunglasses. Summer's coming up, it's spring, I need me some sunglasses. What else? Honestly, that's it. Right now I don't really have the funds to be shopping a lot. Also, I might go to Barnes & Noble. I might go to the bookstore because there's a book I really want to buy, and it's not one of my typical type of books. I'm usually such a fantasy rom-com reader, but lately I've been wanting to venture more into contemporary lit fic, some more thoughtful books. I don't know how to describe that genre, but I recently read Conversations with Friends. No, Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney, and that's the second Sally Rooney book I've read, and I loved it so much, and I really want to read more books like that. but I don't want to read the third book of Sally Rooney yet, just because I want to like save it for later. So I want to read more books that kind of give off that vibe of like not really like strong plot necessarily, not really like fantasy, not necessarily a romance, just like, you know what I mean, like it gets you to think, like it's thought-provoking. And I saw like a highlighted quote from Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton, I don't know. But even though I've seen that book since literally forever, like I've seen it all over social media, all over Bookstagram, but that quote really got me wanting to read it. So I'm gonna go to the bookstore, see if I can find it, and I'll buy it if it's at a good price, because I found it online for $12. So we're gonna see about that. But let's stop yapping and let's start shopping.
And the Prophet ﷺ said, say this every morning and every evening: Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-hammi wal-hazan, wa a'udhu bika min al-ajzi wal-kasal, wa a'udhu bika min al-jubni wal-bukhl, wa a'udhu bika min ghalabat al-dayn wa kahr al-rijal. O Allah, I seek refuge in you from anxiety and sadness. I seek refuge in you, Ya Allah, from the inability and laziness. I seek refuge in you, Ya Allah, from cowardice and miserliness. And I seek refuge in you, Ya Allah, from being overwhelmed by debts and the force of men. SubhanAllah. And the Sahabi, who the Prophet ﷺ taught this dua to, said,
They have my favorite coffee espresso. My favorite syrup.
I did this recommendation of the Prophet ﷺ, and I swear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala eased my anxieties and my burden of debt. Subhanallah.
Guys, like I know I shouldn't get the purse because it's small. I like a big purse. I like to put my book in it. I like to put my journal in it. And this is so tiny. It's gonna fit some lip glosses. I know I shouldn't get it. But look at it. Alright guys, I just got back to my car. I'm gonna do a haul later. I ended up putting so many things back because I was like, I want to save my money so that I can go shopping again after Ramadan with my friends. So we put back a lot of things and it hurt my heart a lot, but it's okay. Now, honestly, I'm kind of low on energy. I kind of want to grab a Red Bull and then I might still go to the bookstore. I think I'm gonna stop by Target, grab a Red Bull, check out, walk around a little bit, and then maybe look at the book section and see if I find the book I want, because Target's a lot cheaper than Barnes & Noble. And if not, then oh well. Dude, I cannot spend any more money, but I want more books. I've heard so much about how heartbreaking this book is and how it's literally destroying, so obviously I have to buy it. I wanted to buy it for a very long time, but I never actually did because it was always like expensive and long, but let's buy it. Red Bull copped. I did not find the book I wanted, and I'm not gonna buy it at Barnes & Noble because I think it's like $18 at Barnes & Noble, but it's like $14 online, so I'm probably gonna just buy it online. Should I still go to Barnes & Noble is the question. I want to, but I already spent a lot of money and I'm going out. Like in about an hour I have to leave the house. So I think I'm gonna go home so that I have time to shower, relax, and then get ready for iftar and taraweeh, inshallah. So let's get home. Hi guys, I'm home and I just showered and got ready for iftar and taraweeh afterwards, inshallah. And I'm gonna give you guys a haul of everything that I got. So basically, I was working with Marshalls, so I really didn't buy that much. I wanted to save my money because I knew that I was gonna want to shop more after Ramadan, and also because there's some things I want to buy and I didn't want to waste all my money. Not waste, it was gonna be a waste, but like, I'm gonna start with the most boring thing. Can you guess what it is? It's a glass. And I know you're like, why would you buy a glass? First of all, this is from the Czech Republic and it's crystal, I'm pretty sure. You ready? You hear that? Yeah, it's crystal. And it's from the Czech Republic and it's a very pretty glass. And I wanted it for my coffee. I know, you're like, coffee in a wine glass, iced coffee, first of all. And second of all, yes, like imagine just holding your iced coffee. Like, this is so classy. And it's better than alcohol. So this is my new glass. I don't know what it is with me. I'm always buying glasses. I have a whole cupboard in the kitchen dedicated to my glasses. And that's not even to mention the mugs. I just buy a lot of glasses and mugs. I don't know why. We have the second glass that I bought. This is the cutest thing ever. It has little sea creatures on it. Coral, the seahorse. Let's put it in the sunlight. Hello. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous. It's so pretty. And this one is not, it's not crystal. It's like expensive, like nice plastic, I think, but I like it a lot. I don't know what I want to put in this. I'm thinking like, imagine some iced coffee, imagine a matcha, imagine Diet Coke, water even. Like, this is it. It's like cute and small. Like, it's not a great amount. I think this would be nice for matcha, and the matcha would match with the colors very well. So that's my second glass of the day. And then this is not a glass, but is glasses. I bought glasses, which is what I went for. So thank God I bought them. This is what they look like. And let's hope I don't lose them this time. Let me put them on. Ew, I hate when it leaves like a sticky residue. Alright, so let's put it on. Okay. This is what it looks like on. This is what it looks like on, but diva mode. And then this is what it looks like on my head, which is where I'm going to be wearing it majority of the time until the sun hits. I like it a lot. Let's see from the side. Is it giving? I think it's giving. And I think this time it actually fits my face because I always buy like huge mom glasses. And even though these are pretty huge, I feel like they're more proportionate to my face and I like it. And they were like only like $14, I think. Which for glasses is good. What's the brand? Vince Camuto or Vince Camuto. I don't know. That's probably a good brand. That's it for the Marshalls haul. Now let's do the Target haul. I only got one thing. Well, I got this thing and a Red Bull, but the Red Bull doesn't really count. I got this book that is supposedly supposed to rip out my heart, rip it into pieces, and stomp on it and throw it down a sewer, because I heard this is one of the most depressing books you can get your hands on, as you can tell by the cover. And it's about 800 pages long. Let's see. Yeah, over 800 pages. The pages are like thin, and I'm really scared. I'm matching with the book, low-key. Do I look like the guy? Actually, I probably shouldn't copy him, because I'm probably gonna read this and get really sad. But I don't know, honestly, when I'm gonna read this, because it's the spring and the summer is coming up, and I know I don't want to be depressed during the summer, which I think this book is gonna make me depressed. I'm the type of person who gets really affected by fiction. Like, if I read something remotely sad or depressing or any of that stuff, I get affected by it. Ask anyone. After I read the Boys of Tom series, I think I was actually depressed because of that book for like over a month. Ask the people in my life, they were all actually done with me. The amount of breakdowns I'd have throughout the day just because I was thinking about the characters. Yeah, let's just say I get really affected by fiction. So I don't know if I'm gonna read this in the summer or if I'm gonna wait for the fall, because I feel like autumn is a better time to be sad. Summer is a time for joy, you know? I should probably read like cute rom-coms and like, you know, this can wait for the fall. But we'll see. Maybe in the summer I'm gonna be craving a good cry. Maybe we're gonna want to read this book. Now let me do a cute little montage in the sunlight.
I'm just hungry.
What's happening right now? We're going to Dave's Hot Chicken, and Jenna is having a tweak out. You know what?
Bro, she's always having a tweak.
She's always having a tweak out.
Right.
You bring this up too much. You love me. You're obsessed with me. You're my fan.
I do every time I talk about you. Lena got Panera, another Panera.
I was having that week. I'd like to just let you know.
You're not on!
Horrible week.
Oh, that's actually really
We're
bad.
bleeping that out.
And then
Wow, the past couple of days has been something else, honestly.
the little Mario. And so me.
Mario, this is Mario.
This is Mario.
Mario.
Lena, don't crash. So yeah,
looking at the
inshallah, I can't wait until I, inshallah, if God wills, please, ya Allah, until I eat. You know what?
Embarrassing.
لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها, right? So basically what that means is that Allah is not going to burden his soul more than the soul cannot handle. So Allah knows that. No, don't worry. I think Allah knows that I can handle right
I
now.
can't handle not having Dave's for more than 2 days.
You literally just had days. Take the camera.
Jenna, I had it
No,
a
you
few
didn't
weeks
have it.
ago, bro.
Lena, you have your
Yeah,
truck.
last week.
I feel like a first off. Oh, look at that parking spot. It's so good.
No.
She probably got some.
Jenna, it's a gift to eat. Jenna.
Honestly.
Okay, guys, I act freaking normal for the freaking vlog.
If you please.
I'm not putting that.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Let's go. Why is she red, bro? I'm gonna go off right now. She looks like Granny. She looks like Granny.
Huh?
High in the car. Such a girl.
Back off. They're about to pray Maghrib. Okay. Oh. 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 Wow, guys, that Dave's was really good, but really filling. And I got the hot flavor this time because I usually get the medium. Not usually, I've only ever ordered it once in my life before this. but I usually get the medium, and I got the hot this time, and I regretted it a lot. It was very spicy. Usually,
I was behind the thing the whole time.
behind what?
I was behind the video the whole time.
You were in the back?
Let me see why.
Okay. Anyways, so the medium had like no spice in it. They're praying. Maghrib. Oh, do you guys see those revs outside? There's Zena. Okay, do you guys hear that? Hello? Is she actually deaf? Hello? How did she just notice it right now? Anyways, after this is taraweeh. And I literally can't move. I'm going into full food coma mode. Then like a hot bath when it started. Does that make sense? Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only starts to intend for you to start. And you can't start your pre-start. There's nothing you can do to start your food. Even when they're like, oh, like if you drink a lot of water, you can end like quicker and stuff. That's not like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is gonna end when He wants it to end. So don't worry, like it's actually not haram. It's like it's by the will of Allah. It's like a biological thing that you're doing. Are we doing a car podcast? Hey guys. We just ate. This thing is so smart for car vlogs. Huh? It is. I love it a lot. Oh, that's Marco. We just ate at Days. It's Mario, not Marco. Did I say Marco? You said Marco. Oh my god.
She's cheating, folks.
It's crazy. So we just ate at Days.
Oh, a jump scare! Why is my hand sticky?
So
that's not actually sticky.
What's the game plan, guys?
We would need to waste time because it's still 8:25 and the salah starts at 9.
You just breathe so weak.
Okay, they're actually tweaking.
I
What
bet
should
it's a
we do?
masjid, dude. I bet it's a masjid, bro.
What should we do?
Do we be extra fat and get 7, bro? Or do we be skinny and not get 7, bro?
Guys, we
Thing
need to
is-
save it for
thing
lesson
is,
days
I
because you
still
already know
have
we're going to be
this.
getting so much and there's going to be suhoors that we go out to.
Oh.
Use your head.
Yes, sir.
Guys,
Problem
you
is
should
I
be
need a
taking
sweet treat.
Guys, take business management. Or money management because you guys suck.
Thing is, I do want something sweet. No, I was gonna say crumble, but that's too far.
So when
that's
there's another
huge.
person, you don't put your freaking.
Like I need like a refreshing something sweet. Like an ice cream or like a mini milkshake or like a mini DQ or like a small lemonade.
Whose kid is that?
Why do you have issues? Nina gets so mad at this one guy that we go past him. Always sitting outside. She goes like, "Why is he always sitting there?"
Nina gets really mad at what other people are doing. Like she focuses a lot on what other people are doing and she gets mad at it when it's like none of her business. Nina, lock the car. Do we know her? We don't know her. She just looked at us and she's like, do I know them?
Oh, she's so cute.
She is cute. Lock the car.
We do know her. That's.
It is. The substitute. It is.
Did you tell me how she had a glow up?
MashaAllah.
From when? Oh wow.
Why can't I get a glow up?
No, that sounds so disrespectful. But like, mashallah, as she aged, she got more beautiful.
Well, this is giving stern yolos.
Wait, guys. So where are we going?
Hey, you're about to get like rear-viewed. Shut up. The police are gonna get us.
Sweet treat.
Because where are we going?
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A ice cream cone. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm feeling Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling Chick-fil-A too.
But you're feeling Haagen-Dazs? I don't know why that feels too heavy for me right now. After Dave's, I need something light.
Thing is, Chick-fil-A ice cream is like low-key the same.
No, you know how light soft serve
same.
is? It's
What
like
is
air.
soft serve?
Like Jenna, like you know the ice cream that you do
That
from
comes from a machine. Like ice cream in a tub is so thick.
I mean, I'm very
That's
flexible with
rich.
anything,
Like
but hurry
right
up
now,
and
my
make up
stomach
your
is too
mind.
full for rich ice cream. I need light
Wait,
ice
no
cream.
one asked anymore. Hurry up and make a decision.
Like Dairy Queen is light ice cream. Ooh, looky, how far
Dairy Queen
from
is
here?
right next to Click. Where do you guys want to go to
Oh,
Dairy?
you know the Dairy Queen mini size, like the tiny
Yeah.
one? That's like $2. Loki, Dairy Queen is. Ooh,
Honestly,
let's go to
I'm
Dairy
down.
Queen.
But I don't know what's the which way.
Put it on Jenna, get it up. We're going to Dairy Queen.
One of them always gotta be fatter.
You know what? I might like. It's okay. It's Ramadan.
Wait, it's like 11 minutes.
It is next to click, I think.
Wait, what if I have the wrong one on?
Because I don't know where I'm going right now. Oh, like let's hear ya. How are we doing? What are we doing? We're at DQ. After Dave's.
We can never be this fat again, guys.
Never.
I'm sticking to the gym.
Wow.
Like from DQ.
ولقد كنتم تمنون الموت من قبل أن تلقوه فقد رأيتموه وأنتم تنظرون وما محمد إلا رسول قد خلت من قبله الرسل أفإن مات أو قتل انقلبتم على أعقابكم ومن ينقلب على عقبيه فلن يضر الله شيئا وسيجزي الله الشاكرين وما كان لنفس أن تموت إلا بإذن الله كتابا مؤجلا ومن يرد ثواب الدنيا نؤته منها ومن يرد ثواب الآخرة نؤته منها وسنجزي الشاكرين.
I don't know why I'm whispering. I feel like I have to whisper. Assalamualaikum guys. So I don't really know. I don't really have anything to say much. Actually, yeah, I do, but it's nighttime now. We came home taraweeh and I took a shower and I made some tea. It's my little green tea with pomegranate. It's really good, alhamdulillah, and it's really warm and comforting. Honestly, I don't have a whole lot to say. I think my mind feels very clouded and like distracted right now, and it's like it's frustrating me because like usually you can't control that. Like when you have a lot on your mind, you can't control that all the time, and it makes me mad because I'm like, I wish I could just have a clear mind so I can just focus on my Ramadan and my goals, my intentions, and like my life, you know what I mean? And honestly, it's like it comes and goes in waves. Like literally just like a couple hours ago I was fine, I was with my friends, I was having fun, and then during Taraweeh I was so relaxed. I was like sleepy and drowsy, and I was listening to a podcast and taking notes, and I was just very comforted on the inside, and I was like in such a good mood. And then randomly I just got hit by this blast of like anger. I don't even know how to describe it, and I just like my head just started to feel so loud, and like I don't know what it was. And I just instantly like came home, showered, and I was like making dua to Allah, and I journaled, and I feel a bit better now. I think honestly part of me is like, I think I'm just sleep deprived because I slept really late last night, and then I woke up a lot earlier than I should if I wanted to have like a full sleep. So I am pretty sleep deprived. So part of me thinks I'm just gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, wow, like I was crazy for no reason. But it's not completely invalid. Like what I'm saying makes sense. I just think that I'm making it bigger than it seems because I'm tired and sleepy. And everyone knows when you're sleepy, you get cranky. So I think that's kind of what's happening to me right now. I'm feeling like angry and emotional, and then it's just becoming like more because I'm sleepy. So I'm not overthinking, honestly. Like I'm just gonna make dua, journal, maybe watch some lectures, and then do some editing and go to sleep, inshallah. The last 10 days are coming up soon. I think I wanna deactivate my Instagram account in the last 10 days. I think I've been on Instagram this Ramadan, and usually Instagram isn't that distracting for me, but I feel like the past few days it has been distracting, and I don't like when I feel myself start to like really be on social media. I don't like it, so instantly I try to fight it. You just have to keep working to get better. But Instagram lately I've been really distracted by it. I've been going on it a lot more than I would prefer, so I think last 10 days I want to deactivate it. Just go 10 days without it, inshallah. It's not too hard. It feels hard, like, ooh, like you start it and then like a day later you're like, oh my gosh, like I want to reactivate, I want to see what's going on. And it's that feeling of FOMO that's so like dangerous, because you feel like you're missing out on so much. Like, oh, I have to reactivate it, I have to see what's going on in the community. It's like nothing's going on. Like everyone's just posting their selfies, everyone's just posting their pictures, and it's boring anyways. Like I get bored when I'm on Instagram, so I open it and I close it so fast, then I open it again, close it so fast, open close, and that's what I mean by getting distracted. Like at least TikTok's interesting. Instagram is really boring usually. I mean, the reels are funny, but you know, basically the same thing as TikTok. Anyways, so yeah, so I think I want to deactivate my Instagram account in the last 10 days. I miss praying and I miss taraweeh, and right now I feel like my head's gonna explode, and all I want to do is pray, go into sujood, but I can't. Subhanallah, it's when you can't pray that you want to pray. Prayer is one of the hardest thing for me to get on point. To pray all 5 of my prayers on time is so hard for me for some reason, and then whenever I can't pray, I crave it so bad. Subhanallah. Honestly though, like I said earlier, I don't want to dramatize things. Like if I'm feeling that feeling in my head right now, and I know it's probably because I'm really sleepy, I'm just gonna shut everything down and go to sleep, because it's like, why stay up when I know that I'm sleep deprived, so I'm making things worse in my head, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, and inshallah if I wake up early, like I'm planning to sit outside in the sun for a bit, and sitting outside in the sun always changes my mood so fast. Like I can literally be on the verge of a mental breakdown, and suddenly I sit outside in the sun and I'm, oh my gosh, life is amazing, alhamdulillah, everything is amazing, and I'm like journaling and I'm so happy, and I'm like sending long voice messages to my friends about the blessings of this world. And like honestly, mood swings are hilarious, because you guys saw me in the car this morning when I was like, spring reawakens me, and now I'm sitting here in the dark in my room with my cup of tea, and I'm like, life is dark and this world is. I was already journaling and I start crying, and I'm like, ya Allah, I'm just so tired. I'm like acting like a single mom who works 2 jobs. And literally 5 minutes ago I was getting Dairy Queen, laughing my butt off in the car with my friends. So that just goes to show how crazy mood swings are, and that's what happens when you sleep deprived. So don't be sleep deprived, children. I like the idea of like a digital journal. My only thing is, so many people in my community randomly find my videos, and it makes me so uncomfortable. Like when my friends see my videos, if any of you guys are watching it, hi. When my friends watch it, I don't mind because they're my besties and I love them. And truthfully, they are the light in my life. Like when everything feels dark and exhausting and gloomy and I'm like, oh, like this dunya is like the jail of the believers and stuff, and then I'm just like, but I have my friends, alhamdulillah, and my family. Alhamdulillah, I really am blessed. So yeah, I love them so much. I love my friends. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, when people in my community see my stuff, it's so awkward. I don't like it. Like, I wish there was the option to like block everyone in the community from seeing my videos, and it's probably not a good thing because I was talking to my mom about it, and then my mom was like, oh, I have to see your YouTube videos, like everyone's talking about them. I'm like, who's talking about them? I'm like, who's seeing my videos? Like, I was telling my mom, I was like, I don't want anyone in the community to see my channel. Like, when I post things online, it's for everyone else, not for anyone I know. And then she was like, Fayrouzz was like, why? Like, why don't you want people to see it? Like, this is so nice that you're posting like Islamic content online. I'm like, but it's not for them. I'm like, if I know you, you know, when people make their like TikTok bio, like, if you know me in real life, no you don't, exactly like that. Exactly like, if you know me in real life, click off. Oh my gosh, even when I'm like talking to people in real life and then they're like, oh my gosh, like you should start a YouTube channel, I'm like, I should. I'm like, I should start a YouTube channel. That's so true. They're like, you've got nothing to lose. I'm like, yeah, you're right, I really should start a YouTube channel. I really should. That'd be nice. And I'm like, yeah, no, but they don't see my videos. Like, it's not like I'm doing a bad thing. Like, you know, when you're hiding something because it's like a bad thing or something, like, this isn't a bad thing. Alhamdulillah, I'm just up here talking about the deen, talking about Ramadan, talking about, you know, the religion, the iman, the connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the life. I'm not doing anything like embarrassing, but it's like, I just don't want anyone to see it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking to the internet, you know, and to my friends who watch these videos, not to anyone else. Anyways, I've just talked about that for a very long time. I'm sorry, I'm like yapping a lot right now. Again though, I'm gonna allow myself to yap. It's fine. Do I have anything beneficial to say? Let's think about that. I don't think I do. You know what? I'm gonna save my energy and yap for another time. I love you guys. I'm gonna end the vlog here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I don't know what's happening to me lately. I've had such a motivating rush to make so many videos. I posted a video yesterday and the day before that, and if I get this thing edited tonight, then I'm gonna have a third video for the third day in a row out. I don't know why, I just randomly got motivated. Maybe it's the buttock on the air. I might do literally another podcast episode this week because I just have a lot to say. Alhamdulillah. I think it's because lately I've been intaking a lot of knowledge and insight from other people. Like, I've been listening to so many lectures and podcasts lately, and I feel like it's instilling me with so many thoughts. So I'm like, I need to get these out. But when I'm talking to the camera, I can just talk and edit it, and then I can post it, and whoever wants to listen can listen, whoever doesn't can click off, and it doesn't matter. Like, in real life, if I'm talking to you for an hour, you can get bored and you're trapped in the conversation because it's rude to be like, I don't really care, you know what I mean? But online, if you don't really care, you just click off. And if you're online and you're like, yo, this is kind of interesting, you just stay on, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm really just saying the obvious right now. I'm gonna sing, wait, actually I already showed you guys, because I was like, wait, I need to show them. I already showed you guys the book I got today. This one? I'm really scared. I'm not reading it anytime soon. This is gonna be one of those books that stays on my bookshelf for like years because I'm scared to read it, because it's one of those long books and it's one of those depressing books, like dark and long and depressing and everything. So this is gonna be one of the books I procrastinate. I already know. Oh my gosh, did I tell you guys I wrote a book? Oh my gosh, I wrote a book this Ramadan. Actually, I started it in November, right? Ooh, should I make a different video about this? No, I'm gonna just give you guys like a breakdown, like a quick summary. It was November and I was in my pre-cal lecture, and I am not the biggest fan of the mathematics. It's just not my thing, sadly. Like, I enjoy it sometimes when I know what I'm doing, but usually it's just not really my thing. So I was in class and I was really bored, and my professor, she's the sweetest thing ever. Like, I love her, mashallah. She's a Muslima and she's from my community, and I love her. Like, she's a cinnamon roll in human form, mashallah, tabarakallah, just full of light. I love her. But I just don't like the subject. I really don't like the subject, and I feel bad to like be looking at my laptop or something, because again, I love my professor and I don't want her to think I'm like uninterested in her lecture. It's just that I'm interested in her lecture, I'm just not interested in pre-cal. You know what, like, you see where I'm getting at. So I was like looking at my notebook, you know, pretending to like take notes, because I was retaking that class. I'm so bad at math that I had to retake pre-cal. And so I was like looking at my notebook, like, you know, like taking math notes. I already had the notes written, so I didn't have to like take them again. And then I just started like formulating ideas, and I just started plotting out a story. Suddenly I had like 15 pages worth of outline written by the end of my pre-cal class, and I left that classroom feeling enlightened. I was like, I'm writing a novel. I'm writing a novel. And so I left it and I sat in the library for like another 2 or 3 hours, and I just like worked on the story. And for the next week, I would just go back to my notebook, finish writing the rest of the story, you know. And then it was like fall break, I was traveling the entire time on the airplane. I'm like on my notes app, just adding to the story. And then I completed the story, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be amazing. And I start writing it on Google Docs on my phone, and I started writing on my laptop, and then I stopped because I got, you know, we had finals, and then I got back into like reading, so I was like binge reading books, so I didn't have time to like write, because it's either write or read. Usually there's like not a good time balance of being able to write and read. And then Ramadan started, and no, it was before Ramadan, it was right before Ramadan. I was talking to my friends, and then I was looking at the prologue of that book that I started in November, and I was like, low-key, why is this story kind of cute? I was like, why did I forget about it? I started writing it again. Then I got, I'm sorry guys, I just ran out of storage, but I just fixed it, so no worries. Anyways, honestly, I'm gonna say, long story short, I got back into writing the book and I finished it. I wrote like a lot, like every single day, and I stayed up till like 5 a.m. writing every single night, and I finished it. It's just the first draft though. Lots of mistakes, lots of errors. I'm taking a break from it so that I have like a fresh eye when I get back to reading it. But yeah, so it's just in my Google Docs now, like a full book. I'm very happy that I finally accomplished writing my first ever draft in my life, because I've started writing so many books and I've always wanted to write a book, and I'm really happy that I finally got around to writing one. And now I'm just gonna go through like a long process of editing. There's so many scenes I want to add, so many like plot holes I need to fix, so many, just a lot of mistakes I need to fix. But I have a plan, inshallah, and I want to research, you know, methods of publishing and all that, and I'm confident that I can have a published book before I turn 19, inshallah. So yay. Anyways, that's gonna be it. I'm kind of done with this vlog, so I'm gonna see you guys next one, which, if I continue at this rate of producing videos, is probably gonna be like tomorrow. We'll see. All right, assalamu alaikum guys, love you. Mwah.